So today we are going to be doing a story time.
Yay.
A few people have been asking us to do because like I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in every single video. They're going to be the story time of like how my parents got caught selling that
Doja.
Yeah. Anyway. So I guess we'll just get right into it. So we were living in Georgia at the time. And my parents were like very
Well known.
Yeah, they were well known for selling weed.
And cocaine. And
yeah, they're selling it all, bro. And so we were like I'm gonna say I was like a 5th grade,
Bruh.
maybe lower, I don't know. But it was a long time ago. And that December. It was probably like around when did they get caught? What month?
I don't remember half of the story, so yeah.
Okay, well, let's start somewhere else then. So all I can remember is my parents saying something about the cops are outside, and in my head,
No, I think they were like by that church, and then they were looking, and then they.
yeah, there was always a red truck.
I thought it was black.
It was black. I thought it was red.
I thought
bro.
it was black.
I don't know. It was a truck though, and it was always like behind this church. We lived like there was 2 churches right here, and then our dirt road right here. There was always like the truck was right behind this.
2 churches.
The church.
Only one.
There was 2 churches, Andrea.
On this side and this side?
Yeah. You go ahead and stop trying to correct me this whole time we're talking about this story. Anyway, so, we were in my mom and dad's room watching a movie, TV, something, and my mom and dad were like, come on, girls. And I didn't know what was going on. She didn't know what was going on. We walked out there, and there was, like, police cars all in my driveway. So, at that point, I knew what was going on because, like, my parents were drug dealers, so whatever. So, how they got caught was apparently, somebody set them up, yeah, somebody set them up.
And that person ended up going to jail himself, I think, too.
Okay.
He did.
I don't know. So they got set up, and then apparently maybe an undercover police. No, the police came to our door and they knocked, and my parents already had drugs out on the counter. Because when you walk into the house, there was a counter right there where they did all their like scaling and stuff. So like there was already drugs out on the counter, and so the police automatically saw it, and then they just broke in the house, and they were like. You know, and my mom and dad both sold the drugs. It was not just my dad. It was not just my mom. My mom did it while my dad was at work because my mom didn't have to work because they were making that good money. You know what I'm saying?
Moving on, though.
So where was I?
Something about mom and dad, and mom was selling dope.
Okay, alright. So
Work.
like they took my parents outside and we came outside too. And so then my mom took us by the trampoline. We had a trampoline in our backyard.
I don't think that's how it went. Somehow we saw mom sitting on the trampoline crying, and we walked over to her.
No, remember she was like, "Girls, come on," and we had to go by the trampoline because they were doing stuff in the driveway.
Like I said, see, I don't know much about this.
So I just remember this so well because it was like such a drastic thing in my life, bro. Like, so shoot, bro, I forgot again.
Oh hell no! I just forget now.
Anyway, my mom told us to come to the trampoline, and then my dad told the police that my mom had nothing to do with it, so like they could keep custody of us because if they would have never said nothing about, if my dad would never told the police that my mom wasn't selling,
We would have got taken away.
yeah. But as far as that night went, my dad went to jail, and he would have had to do a lot of time. But I think they took my parents' stash of money, honestly, because it's drug money or whatever.
Did.
And so like they didn't have no money to bail my dad out. So we had to go driving around trying to bail my dad out, and things were it was just hectic that night. However, we did manage to get him out the next day. As far as life changing, that was definitely life changing because like it like made me sad, because like it was a couple months. My dad said he was gonna quit a couple months later. Like I mean, he said he was gonna quit in a couple months, and he told me that, and he promised me that, and he ended up getting caught before that ever came true. Of course, when we were little, I would have never wanted my parents to be drug dealers. That was just sad to me. I was
wasn't really crying. I was kind of like a spoiled little brat, and I still kind of am today. But I wasn't really crying at all.
I was not really crying at all.
Why you get her? Stop. Keep your hands to yourself.
Get me, girl. What's wrong with you?
How about that?
She hit her head up. Okay.
It's okay, meditate.
So anyway, okay, so then we moved. We moved to Lake Park, Georgia. We were in Bemis. We moved to Lake Park, and at Lake Park, we were comfortable living. And then one day, the police just randomly pulled up at our house, and I'm pretty sure we were swimming, right?
Yeah, with someone else.
We were swimming with one of our friends, and the police told us to stay in the pool. I was like, no.
I think I was about to. Then she got out, so I decided to
Right.
go.
I got out the pool and I went inside the house, and they
House about the front door too.
Yeah, my mom. They were surrounding the house, so my dad couldn't run. But he's already been in jail for it, so I was confused by what was going on because he didn't do nothing else.
Like, and we were just there telling us, don't let your kids see this, and trying to take us out of the room, but we already seen it. So, but we went into her room because that's what the cop said.
Yeah. So, they arrested him again. Honestly,
All we did was watch. She started crying. I just stood there, just looked. I wasn't even crying. No
like
emotion.
it was just sad, yo, because like they already got him for that, and then apparently they had. I don't even understand to this day. I was so young, I didn't understand it then.
I guess I didn't really care. I don't know. I just never cried either time.
But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how they got caught. They just got set up. You know. But then again, every drug dealer will end up getting caught.
Eventually.
If you're a drug dealer and you're watching this, go ahead and get a job. Because you're going to get caught. But anyway, this concludes our video. So if you like this and you want more story times, please give it a like. But next video. Yay!
Gonna get you killed.
Bye.